What is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and we are back for more Breath of Fire 2, more more RPG. And I forgot what I was gonna say. It has been a long day. It has been fun. So I hope you guys are doing all right. And yeah, let's get started. First thing though, we're gonna go back to. Did we get something to call the whale? I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. These last couple of days have kind of blurred together. And my recollection isn't doing so hot right now, so we'll figure it out. But before we go on any whaling, we're gonna go and rest up at the campsite and continue on. Defense up, fuck that guy. But yeah, this last it's actually been probably now like the last 28 and a half hours. It's been wild. So I guess we can I've talked about this throughout my other videos lately, but I guess since today everything kind of culminated, I guess it's a good time to just kind of recap everything that happened. So, well, technically now it's Sunday, but Monday afternoon, supposedly, my landlord was going to do some repairs to the bathroom and said that our water needed to be turned off. Now, the only person she told was my stepson. And according to him, he said that I was still sleeping, which I was. And I guess he knocked on my door. I'm pretty good at hearing people knocking on my door. I don't think my stepson must have knocked very hard. And my landlord didn't seem very keen on waking me up. You know, my landlord was right there in the house. I knew she was coming over with a worker from the water department of our town. So it wasn't news to me that she was supposed to be there. That's fine. No, auto battle. Boo! Boo. Ooh, wait. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to Simafort real quick, because now that we actually have cash, I can finish up. I can upgrade Cat because she needs it. I believe I got some. I believe I had gotten some. Ooh, you're a fuck. All right, put Frogman back in front. Nope, wrong button. But yeah, I believe I got her some defensive shit, but I think I can find her a new weapon as well. And I want my DPS girl to be back to DPSing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Monday my landlord turns it off, and I think she said she was going to turn it off at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And what am I doing? By the time I was, by the time it was 6:30, I had already texted her asking if she had any idea when the water was actually supposed to be turning back on. Nope, maybe she can't. Okay. Never mind. I guess everyone's already got their shit. Well, you know what? We're gonna go get Nina. I miss Best Girl. So my landlord never got back to me as to Oh, wait. How do I leave here if I came here on... Okay, I only have to turn the transform into frog button. I'm not going to lie. That boat not being there panicked me for a second. I was not ready for that. So, text my landlord about when they're going to be turning our water back on. All right, let's get these guys out. And then we'll skew the team a little bit. But landlord doesn't answer. So the next day, Tuesday evening, our water had been off now more than 24 hours. And my landlord still had not gotten back to me. So I called the water department or whatever, however you want to say it. I called them to ask them, because since a worker came out here, does anybody have any idea as to if there was anything? I guess just Nina. Damn, I'm good. We good on items. But I wanted to see if they had any sort of idea on what we were going to be looking at as far as myself 9 of those. All right, that should be good. Now let's go in our items. Clean that shit. All right, we're good. So I just got to get sent in my team so that way I can hop over there to, I think, where I'm just naturally supposed to call the whale, where I would imagine I'm supposed to. So like I said, I call the water place. I call like 311 and they put me through. And they basically say that kind of need Gene. Let's get Homie out here. I don't know if it said that anybody needed any HP up. So they basically said that, because again, a worker did come with my landlord to come over when they shut off the water. So what I'm thinking is the worker just came to show them how to shut off the water. Or maybe they did. They're like, oh yeah, it's just right here. And then they just turned it off. I think that's what happened. Water. So we they basically say that the reason why I said that last little part is because they said that when they looked in their system, they didn't have anything on record as to it needing to be shut off. So they had basically said that if it was anything that required them to shut off the water, they would have done it from the outside. So it was shut off on the inside, which is probably done by the landlord. Now, I don't think they mean physically done by the landlord, but like as per their request. That's what I'm thinking it was, personally. And when we had turned the water back on, because, it had been 24 hours, they're only allowed to have the water off for 48 hours legally. Because water is obviously considered an essential utility. And it had been more than 24 hours, and they're just not answering us. They're not answering. So, for Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and for those 3 nights, we would turn the water on at night, like we were shown how to do verbally by the worker. And we would turn on the water at night, use it for essentials. I have 2 kids, bathe my kids. Bathe them and then use it for bathroom needs at night. And then in the day, turn it back off. And landlords still didn't get back to us. Now they were supposed to be working on the house. What was it? Friday. So I picked up my son from school, and by the time I got him, because there was a snafu with getting my son from school for some reason, messages hadn't got passed around, and my son was basically on his school bus when he wasn't meant to be. So by the time I got my son, it was already like, he got out at 2. It was almost 3 o'clock. It was like 2:45, 2:50 at this point. So it was almost time to pick up my daughter from school. So I go and, oh God, this is the fucking weak ass team. I forgot what time it is. Jean's 9 damage is actually, compared to Nina, actually not so bad. One with a special. All right. So we're going to have to be actually like, we're going to actually have to try physically with this team. So that's what we did those 3 nights. And then, is someone poisoned? Oh my goodness. All right, whatever. Wait, this old man calls the whale grandpa as well? Is that just his name? Now we can play with grandpa again. What? Whale belt? Oh, I have it here. Sweet. That's what I would thought I needed. Wow. This song like just makes me feel young again. All right, well, we got our airship. Obviously it's a whale, but I'm just saying we got the thing in the game that gives us access to the whole world. So let's just get a layout of the land. We're just going to follow a couple places. Bro, I remember this song. I don't, but I do. This is a big-ass world. So much I want to see. Honestly, not too many beaches, though. I feel like I saw a bunch more throughout the game. But maybe that's just because this is the quote-unquote new world. But so... Alright, there's one. And this feels pretty kind of close to where we were before. Maybe not. Okay, so there's one over here. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, anyway, back to our lovely story. Um Last night, in between Friday and Saturday, my daughter has an explosive accident. So we go to, like, just instinctually, we just like start yeah, I'm dumb. What the fuck is this? Ooh. All right. Not right now, before we fucking get killed. Wandering to places that we might not need to be yet. All right. So we go to just, I should have known. I should have known, but like I didn't think about it because like I don't know plumbing. I don't understand. And I guess what I should have said like was I said something incorrect to my landlord because, usually they let us know when not to use things, but they just basically said to leave the water off. And I shouldn't have worded it that way because it was incorrect of me to say like, "Ooh, shit. Some stenology going over here." Damn. But they were obviously telling us not to turn the water back on. Um, or sorry, I'm getting lost in my own game playing and also just like everything else going on. Um, Backtrack. I picked up my son, and I go to my girl's work because her work is real close to um her work is right next to my daughter's uh daycare, like right next to it. So brought my son, gave him, he wanted to play, like a true son of mine wanted to play the original Zelda and watch YouTube videos. So I gave him my shit and was just kind of laying down taking a nap. And okay, there's our crib. Because my landlords were doing work on the house, they, of course, because my girl works at Home Depot, they had gone to the Home Depot and they saw my car there. So instantly they came over and like knocked on the window and basically struck up a conversation about what they felt was going on at the time. And what they were basically doing was trying to scoot us out of the house is what they were trying to do. They had offered to pay for a hotel for us to stay in, which is a generous offer. All right. All right, right here is where I feel like I want to go. I'm just trying to island hop now and just try to clear this map. Ooh, I know what this area is. I know what this area. Damn, the whole forest has been sapped. There's one big tree. I've seen a few of those. I feel like I'm supposed to see those. feel like that is most definitely not an accident. Just want to clear out some mappage. There's a lot more in this world than I thought there was going to be. Okay. See if there's anything in this mid waters here. This actually seems like a block of ocean for once. An actual block of ocean, this place. Okay. So let's go beneath these islands and see if there's anything over here, or is this going to be a big ass Atlantic ass shit? Ooh. That is a very ominous looking building. That place don't look like something to fuck with. That's a spoopy building. I'll be around for you later. Comb through the ocean, comb through the ocean. Okay. And that's that spot. So is there nothing over here except for... tiny little island over here for no reason. Why is that island there? That's so weird. Alright, well, anyway, now back to the story. So my daughter had an explosive accident, and we turned the water on. Or, fuck, man, I can't even tell the story right. This is how long of a day it's been. So my landlord seen my car at the Home Depot, and they basically come up to me, wake me up, and are offering to have us stay at a hotel. And, you know, I have 2 kids, one of them with special needs. That's just not what I can have for them. What we can do is stick to the court date that we got and maybe just go from there. And, you know, that's what I would like to do, especially with these people. So, they say they're going to come work on Saturday. Or, no, that was today. You know, so they basically said that they wanted us to get out of here. Like, without saying it, that's what they said. Was it over here? Was it this one? No. Which was the island I wanted? So, of course, this at this point has been 4 days that we've been without water. And all they're still telling me is don't turn on the water. That's basically all they're saying. So, obviously, we didn't listen and we turned on the water. My daughter had an accident, so we go and turn on the water to give her a quick bath. And what's this place? All right, it's just like the first game. Cool. I feel like having to do this again is a little annoying between the two games, but whatever. Definitely not you. So we turn on the water, and when we flick on, I think it was the faucet, like the actual shower head, our landlords had removed not just the toilet in the bathroom, the one that wasn't working and hasn't worked for a month. They also removed the sink, the whole sink and everything. And when we turned on the water, water started spraying out everywhere from the pipe in the wall. So, we probably should have known better that wasn't going to work. But, we didn't know. We had to, shower. And, again, this had been 4 days without water, and they're not saying anything. Now, again, yeah, we were turning it back on, but, whatever the issue was, they weren't solving it in the legal amount of time. And they just they weren't working with us, really, as much as they think they were, by offering us a place to stay. Which, again, that is nice of them. That is nice. But that's not what we need. That's not what we needed at the time either. So, we, sorry, I wanted to just turn my, Jesus Christ. My phone needs to charge. So, the water damage happens. Water sprays everywhere. And, it starts dripping downstairs, because obviously it does. It started coming out of the ceiling fans, because obviously there's holes in the walls for that, so that's of course where the water's gonna go. So there's water damage everywhere up there now. And it's not super bad, all things considering, but it's gonna still need, it's water damage. It's gonna need extensive work. It doesn't matter how bad it is. So I told him in the morning, because I was like, I don't know if you guys are trying to trap us, because you knew that we were turning the water back on, but you weren't giving us a time frame on when you were going to give it back or anything. So I don't know if you're trying to trap us or what's the deal, but you're going to have to call somebody over for water damage, because this is ridiculous. I took the role of the pissed off party in this situation. I was like, you got to figure, I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know if you think you're cute or you're funny, but I will not be talking to you guys anymore after this. If you have to come over, you text us a specific time that you will be there, and we will be out. That's it. I'm not playing around. I'm not dealing with this shit today. So I don't care what you're doing. Just cut it out. That's basically what I told him. I don't know what you want. So I went over to a friend's house to take a shower and use some water, and at about 11:30 in the morning, I get a text message where they texted threatening that they were going to come in at 12:30 and start removing our stuff from the property, and that the cops were going to be there to watch over things. So, of course, what I do is I go and... Ooh, no, never mind. I am low. Definitely not. Nope, 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 no. So both of those. Alright. The main guy gets a weapon boost. That's fine. We'll figure out more later. Welcome to the home scene. How can we help you? Oh, I guess we might as well save. You know, what does consultation say? Okay. Tells me everything that I already know. Cool. That means my mind is in the correct space and we're going. So my landlord threatens that they're going to take our stuff in an hour and start tossing it out. So I do the smart thing, because unfortunately it was like a fucking cartoon where all of my roommates all basically collectively looked to me to like, so what are we going to do? So I go and fucking call the non-emergency number for, because I wasn't within city limits, so I had to call the specific number. And I basically got put through to a police officer who basically said the same things as everybody else. They were like, no. Just no. That's not how any of this goes. So, especially because they already started the eviction process. Like, they can't be in there. They can't be taking your stuff out. That's not how any of this works. So I basically got resources that I was given to talk to come Monday, and I cannot wait to contact them. It will be so much fun. And in the meanwhile, though, I was just like, can I get a couple of officers to go down there and just shoo them away and make sure they're not doing that. Like, just make sure they stay away. And they show up a little late, but the cops inevitably show up like 15 minutes later. And my landlords were already inside. So, let's find the grass man. Eaten by a demon. Okay, hold on. Can Saint Eve change party members? If I'm gonna have to fight a boss right now, I don't want fucking Gene in my party. I would rather have a little bit of like, I'd rather have the goon squad here for any sort of boss needs. Nope, it was the one below me. So the cops show up and basically shoo them away, and that was great. Oh, god damn it. Let's look and see if there's a dragon statue maybe somewhere. Nope. So everything kind of got taken care of for the most part today, but just with it being threatened to have our stuff removed from the house, having to call the cops, tell them fuck off and everything else. It was a pretty wild day. And, I was telling, everybody, I was like, if the house were to be in unlivable condition, then, you know what? Then we'll handle it accordingly. And, sorry, I'm looking at the map and seeing where I want to go. Actually, perfect. Because I know we're monotheists of the dragon god up in these bitches over here. Why is there a well? What is this? It's got a... Why? This music seems excellent. Very foreboding. So we're going to get out of here and not deal with that for now. But yeah, and the thing is what made everything funny is when my landlords didn't obviously before, because everything felt like a trap and everything, like I didn't know how to approach it immediately. Like I knew I had a very limited amount of time to tell my landlords, but it was like, because it felt like a trap, I didn't know how to approach it. So I call water damage people right after I set things up to where, because they're starting to hit and be water damage on the ceiling. So I'm putting a fan up, opening windows, and just trying to do everything that I can. Pussies. Damn. Okay. Yes. Why? Okay, I like level up stones. Alright, whatever. Why would I want to use Time Warp? I have yet to find something with the day and night cycle necessary event. Like, I haven't found a moment necessary to even use that. It sleeps at night. That's foreboding. I just talked heavy shit. I just talked such heavy shit. Excuse me, game. Excuse me. You are the winner of this exchange. You win. I've never fucking needed Time Warp. Needs Time Warp immediately. Fair enough. I mean, I guess I was complaining that I used it in the first place. Had I not used it, I would have been fine. But, the game still showed me. You made a mistake and used it? Well, now I'm going to help you by making you use it again. Don't feed the demon. They want to make him really hungry and feed him the grass, man. Jesus. Yeah, but those other two were Toonlunians over there, and they spoke just fine. I remember Oopa Roopas. Didn't I kill a bunch of them? Jesus! So mean to the queen. What the fuck? Like, this fat bitch, she should die. Makes me want to go to the bathroom. That's unnecessary. This place became fierce. My entertainment doesn't seem to work, so I'm thinking of quitting. Oh, yes, there is. A riddle dojo? Does it mean little and it's just like the RL? Bro, what is this guy's problem? He's just being an omega dick. What? No. I didn't even know what to say no to. I just knew to instinctively say no to him. Do I have to? I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that. But yeah, no, I can't wait to talk to a lawyer on Monday about all of this shit. Do I have to go out the back? Is that the thing? I guess I do. So, yeah, that was my day. Leak, dealing with a fucking landlord trying to push me out of the house. But yeah, like I was saying with the repair, one of the things they said that was made it very obvious on oh, I gotta pay again because I want to see where that shit was. You know what? I'll just save. That's it for the day. Hit the church so that way I can ask this guy save the game. But yeah, so dealing with this landlord has been something else, man. Like I said, I can't wait to talk to lawyers and talk to people who like know shit and get a read as to how I want to handle this and if I can bring a case to them like, for like fucking harassment and shit, because like this is ridiculous from these people. You know, they're trying to cut off our utilities and not tell us why and just expect everything to apparently work out in their favor that way. But it's not going to happen. So we're going to make sure of it. So that's it for the day, guys. Yeah, shitty day. I have not had a whole lot of fun. And, you know, I'm glad for what it's worth that the cops generally seemed on our side. Because, again, obviously the landlords were made to fucking get. They couldn't be there. So, who knows? Hopefully we got a case. So, till next time, guys. Peace.